It's the grandson of right thought. You know how I always be talking about I am, right? Our Father, I am. And how it's about coming back to the truth of I am. That is your salvation. That is the truth that sets you free, is that I am. I know a lot of people don't understand that when they hear it. And that's okay. Maybe it's not for them to understand it. But for those who understand, I'm about to tell y'all something. And then when I tell y'all this, it's going to make so much sense that you're going to be like, you know what? It's just true. It's going to make undeniable sense. You're going to be like, well, maybe that is why that happened in my life. Now, I want you all to think about somebody in your life that hurt you, betrayed you, cut you to the core. Because we all got somebody. So I want all you elect, because all the elect has somebody who's done this to them. Someone who betrayed you. You couldn't believe it when it happened. They hurt you. Now, no matter what they did, I want to tell you what they truly did to you. They shook the core of I am in you. That's all they did. If you can hear me clearly. Whether it was adultery, they cheated on you, whether it was something that had to do with some murder, somebody lost their life, whether it had to do with somebody stealing, whatever it was that they did that it just devastated you. You were sick afterwards. You could barely get up and do anything afterward. That kind of shutting you down, that kind of pain, that kind of devastation. You felt as though you were dead because of it, that you had died because of it. It was so devastating. It could have been someone lied and said a child was yours that wasn't yours. Somebody could have lied and said that the child wasn't yours, and it was. You see? Things that are devastating. Information that comes out way down the line late devastates a person when they believe the lie the whole time. Now, why did I say they shook your I am to the core? That person that hurt you or betrayed you, that stuck with you, they did something and you believed it. They said something and you believed it. That's why it devastated you. That's why it shook you to the core. It's because you believed them. Now, if you did what Abba said, watch what I mean about the undeniable truth. If you did what Abba said, which was to search the heart and the reins of a person, could you be deceived? Would you have been devastated, or would you have expected it? Would you have assumed that that's the case with a person that's wicked? They do wicked shit. Was Christ surprised when Judas did what he did? Or was he expecting Judas to do it? Did he tell Judas ahead of time, go do what you got to go do, my man? They was like, who gonna betray you? He who dip his hand in the sop with me. So he's telling you right now, I know my betrayer. I know who's gonna betray me. You feel me? Do you know? See, now the question is, was Christ struggling with his I am? You see? No. He says, if you don't believe that I am he, you should die in your sins. So he wasn't struggling with his I am. So do you get it? That's why he wasn't deceived by Judas or anybody else who's claimed any damn thing. Can't you see that? You got devastated when Judas betrayed you because you didn't know that you had a Judas in the midst. You see? When Judas said to Mary, when she broke that spikenard container open and anointed Christ's feet with the spikenard and cried on his feet with her tears and wiped her tears with her hair, Judas saw that and said, hey, why you didn't sell that spikenard for 200 pence and we could have sold it to proceeds and gave it to the poor? But he didn't say that because he wanted to give it to the poor. That's what the scripture says. So that means the intents of his heart was wicked. So if you knew that, then you would have said, oh, Judas is wicked. Why? Because of the intents of his heart, not because of what he does outwardly. See, because if you judge him by what he did outwardly, then you would have assumed he wanted to do something good to get that money and give it to the poor. Even though he had the bag, it said. So he had no intention of giving it to the poor. You see? He held the bag. He had the mark of the beast on his hand. You see? Christ himself didn't carry no bag. And what did he tell his disciples after him to do? Don't take no scrip, no purse, with no gold in it, no silver. So then, do y'all hear that? Do you hear it? So the narcissist, because that's all it was, in your life disturbs your I am. That's what they're doing. You see? They're shaking it. They're testing it. They're proving it, in other words. See, prove means to test. To see what something is. To see the truth of the matter. So if you come in saying you're a good person, it's not about them. If you come in saying you're a good person and you're this and you're that and you're this and you're this and you're that, the narcissist will test every single attribute that you say you have. They will test every one to see if it's true. So what are they testing? Your I amness. Can't y'all hear this? So the one you can't get out of your head today, the one that betrayed you, hurt you, that you just can't let go of, it's because you want them to reaffirm your I am. Listen close, y'all. That's how the narcissist gets you to become supplied to them. That's how they make you weak. Do you hear it? That's how they turn you into a slave. That's how they turn you into a worshiper of them. You're seeking them for your I am. No, don't tell me I'm wicked. Tell me I'm good. Don't tell me you hate me. Tell me you love me. Tell me I'm a good person. That's what you're asking your narcissist to do. So when they told you or they showed you in some type of way or something they did that you weren't good or that you weren't valuable, then you struggled to believe you were. Because of what they did or said, you struggled with your I am. And that's what caused you to have these horrible feelings inside, not the narcissist. Stop blaming the narcissist. Be grateful for the narcissist. Be grateful. Because they're just fulfilling their role in your life. You're proving who I am while trying to disprove that I am. That gives me the opportunity to prove that I am. Now, the question is, do you know you are? See, because if you know you are, then it don't matter what the Judas in your life thinks he can do to you. Do it. What was the devil saying to Yahushua in the 40? Guys, what was he saying to him? Did y'all hear it? What did he say? If you be. Y'all don't see that? If you be. So what does that mean? He's testing his I am. Isn't it so obvious? If you be who you say you is, or in other words, I am. If you be who you say you are, then do this and prove that you are. That's all he's saying to him. If you say you are this person, then show me you are. Prove to me you are. That's what narcissists are doing to you. Can't you see it? If you say you're valuable, then prove to me that you are. While I completely devalue you the whole time. I want you to prove to me that you are. That's all the narcissist is doing. And you fell for it. So when you did something, no matter how amazing it was, and they devalue you, now so look up narcissism and see if that's part of the cycle that they do. Idealize, devalue. Come on, discard. It's coming. And that's to shake your I am. Devalue you and discard you. I'm worthless now. Why? Because the girl that I love just threw me to the side. Now she's fucking my best friend. So that must mean I'm not shit. That must mean I'm not a handsome man. That must mean that I am not. You see how the I am not starts coming? Now what did the devil say in the beginning to Eve? You shall not. All he added was not. So when you say I am something, all the narcissist adds to your life is you are not. And you marry them. You bear children with them. And that's why they take their children. You say, I'm a good father. She takes her children to say, no, you're not. You say, I'm a high value man. She fucks your best friend so that you'll say, I'm not a high value man. If you're a kind, beautiful woman, he will say, you are not. He will treat you like you are not. Like you were valueless. Y'all can't see that? Y'all can't see it? So that's all that it is. I told you, I don't know why y'all not listening to the grandson right thought. I don't know why y'all not. Because I was using him to tell you the truth in great clarity. There was a time where the truth was told in parables, y'all. It ain't. He's telling you plainly right now. I'm telling you what it is. Every person in your life, you should scrutinize to see if how they are thinking about the I am that you say you are. Some people will believe you. Look at me. I say I am the branch. I am the grandson of I am. So if somebody comes to try to sway me or pull me off of that, I better be ready to defend my I am. Inside myself, not outside of myself. It don't matter what I do outside. It's inside myself. But Allah has given me his word that has been fulfilled in my life to confirm it. So it don't matter what a nigga say. It don't matter what a nigga try to come with, switch my I am up. Watch, if it's not about I am, watch this. I was devastated. I was married, had children with this woman. She divorced me, took my kids. I was devastated. When she told me she didn't want to be with me anymore, she told me to leave. She didn't love me anymore and all that. She told me to get out. She said, be you. That was the last thing she said to me before I walked out of the door. I was walking out, tears streaming down my face, trying to comprehend what was happening to me. The woman who had just praised me a week ago about how I had taught her the word and how blessed she was to have a man like me in her life. And she wished when she was a young girl, she had a father that was like me because she sees me with my kids and see how loving and kind I am toward them. So she wished she had a father like me, how much she loves me, how much I've taught her, and how the struggles that we've been through and how I've helped her to overcome so many things, so many demons and all kinds of things she was just telling me. Now she's saying, I don't love you, get out of here, and I don't want to see you anymore. But when I turned to walk out the door, she stopped me and said, be you. So, in other words, be who you are. Now, why she told me this, I don't know. Why she stopped me and said, hey, be you. I don't know. But was it true? Yes. Be who you are. No matter if I tried to deceive you out of who you are, I know you is who you is. So just be that person and go on with your life because I ain't the woman for you. And she told me that. She said, this man that you are, another woman is going to benefit greatly from this, but it won't be me. That's what my own wife told me. Go and give that goodness that you are to another woman. I don't deserve it. So in other words, her I am was fucked up, not mine. That's why she said, be you. I'm assuming. Like I said, I don't know. You got to ask her. But do you see that that's all it's about? Being you, being who you are? Regardless of what somebody tries to tell you? Because if you just be who you are, people will acknowledge the truth. They'll see it. It'll be undeniable. Some people will hate on it. And those are the people that you have to ignore. I was teaching this truth to a woman. And she stopped me in the middle of teaching. And she looked me in my eye and she said, you are precious. And that was the first time anyone had ever said that to me. And I said, wow. I said, that was so kind. Thank you. She says, no, really. You're precious, man. And I could tell by the way she said it, she truly meant it from the heart. So she's saying, I am precious. What made her say that? Gotta ask her. So that's what I'm telling you. And do you think when she said you're precious, it caused a good feeling in me? Yes. But she's confirming what's already true about me. So the good feeling should already be in me then, shouldn't it? Yes. That's the point, guys. I am precious. She should just be confirming it, affirming it to me. What's already true. And so those people that say things like you are not precious, you see, you shall not surely die. The not people, they're all children of the devil. They speak just like their father speaks. Isn't that what Christ said? When you speak a lie. Isn't that what he said? Because they're the children of their father, who's the father of lies. So the not just be a lie. So don't believe that lie when they tell you you aren't something. I am not. That's what they try to put on you. That's all it is. It's nothing else. Now, at the end of the day, if you search, you'll find out that what I've said to you is true. Now, you'll either hate me for that or you'll love me for it. But you can't do both. However, elect, I love y'all. And that ain't going to change. And I'm proving it right now by telling you the truth. Salam Yisrael. I'm just telling you the truth.
I remember our pictures that used to hang on the wall. I remember the way that you used to sing to my songs. I remember the times that we would fight for too long. And there were nights that I didn't care who was right or who's wrong. Now I ain't making excuses, I ain't always make good decisions. Like that time I got mad and choked you up in the kitchen. That shit that you love to mention. Don't mention all of the kisses, just mention all of the bitches. But don't mention the conditions or all that lip I was giving. Or all them nights we was sipping, or all them nights you was tripping, trying to get me to comment on where I been, who I been with. You telling me that I did, and I'm telling you that I didn't. Now hold on, if you ain't gonna tell it all, why you gotta tell it at all? Why you gotta tell it at all? Why you gotta tell it at all? If you ain't gonna tell it all, why you gotta tell it at all? Why you gotta tell it at all?